going back to how the structure of the internal medicine curriculum would be for someone applying from F2 level onwards, what would they be looking at in terms of length of placement and assessments that would happen and the stages that they'd go through in those 3 years?
The recruitment process would be the same as it is now. However, they would be getting a 3-year offer of internal medicine stage 1. All the evidence is that actually trainees welcome longer periods of training. We're certainly not going down the route of run-through training, but those specialties that have moved into that have actually found improved trainee recruitment because it offers stability to careers. So that's straightforward. The assessment process by using ARCPs will also remain. We believe that's a very important part of it. But moving to an outcomes-based approach, we believe will significantly simplify the way that actually trainees have to think about their training and they interact with their educational supervisor. So we've at the moment have got 14 what we're calling competencies in practice, though in the literature they're called entrustable professional activities, which we expect trainees to be able to demonstrate that they are making progress at being able to be, if I can use the word, trusted to undertake in the workplace. And this is just part of the natural way that medicine works now. So that when you start in a new job with a consultant, they will very quickly decide what you can do, what you can't do, what they've got to look at very carefully, what they're quite happy to let you do. And it is a way of capturing that discussion and debate that will underpin the way of defining progression. So these competencies in practice are about describing the work you do, not individual competencies. So it'll be stuff like, I trust this doctor now to run outpatients, or I trust this doctor to run the acute take. And these will mark the endpoints or progression of training over the eventually 7 years of internal medicine. So I think to go back to your question, what people will see is simplification of the assessment process, though still using the current arrangements with training program directors and with ARCPs.
And linked with the assessment, where does the MRCP fit in, and at what stage do people then progress on to the next application process for year 4 onwards?
Well, we've had considerable discussion with our colleagues in MRCP and assessment, and the current view is that our model still works extremely well with MRCP. It still tests areas of knowledge and skill in a way that's highly credible with both trainees and consultants. People will have to have completed all parts of the current MRCP in order to complete stage 1 of internal medicine and to be able to compete for completing internal medicine and specialty training. At the moment, it is not envisaged that they will have to have completed all parts by the end of the 2nd year. And even now, we know that only 60 to 70% of people in core medical training do actually complete all parts after 2 years of core medical training. But certainly everyone will have had to have completed it by the end of 3 years. I think there will still be considerable pressure on people to get on and pass all parts of MRCP, if only because of the way it gives you confidence to act as a medical registrar.
So will there be a safe level in that 3rd year in internal medicine where they are competent or deemed competent, trusted to be able to act as the medical registrar?
We have set out in a blueprint about the areas in our 14 competencies that we expect people to meet by the end of year 3, and that if they haven't met those, then it is unlikely that they will be able to compete to go straight into ST4. We think that the vast majority will have met those. But people will achieve that at different speeds. As now, there will be decision aids. So the ARCP panels have decision aids, and we will develop those over time as we get experience of the new system.